I could use a nice cold drink. Welcome to my kitchen in Southern California. We're in San Diego. I'm telling you what, these colds this winter, nothing to mess with because I've had it for like 2 weeks. Can't keep my voice. So we're going to try to use alcohol medicinally today. And we're going to use Appleton Estate rum. It's like a thing in Jamaica. And the reason why we're making this cocktail called an Old Jamaican today is in honor of my brother-in-law, whose parents were Jamaican. His dad was in the American military because that's the way things used to go. And his parents got married and had three sons. My brother-in-law is the middle child, and today is his birthday. And so I thought we're going to make a cocktail with Jamaican rum, not just any Jamaican rum, but Appleton Estate signature Jamaican rum. Now, this is the only bottle that was on the store shelf at my grocery store, but I got my brother-in-law some aged 12 years in a barrel, aged Jamaican rum. So that's what we're going to do for him. But for me, of course, it's just the humble giving person that I am. I'm going to use the cheaper stuff for me, but fresh squeezed lime juice always, fresh mint, definitely. I'm also gonna give my brother-in-law the, pure cane simple syrup. I'm gonna use the lower calorie simple syrup light from Master of Mixes. I love this stuff. We're also gonna use some Angostura bitters, and I'm gonna top it off with, instead of champagne, again, the cheap stuff from moi, um, but we're gonna use some Blanc de Blanc from Sofia Coppola. You know the name. Yes, her father is a director, so is she. Coppola wines are pretty good, actually. This is just a sparkling from California in lieu of champs. Um, and we're gonna use that. And I've had their wines, they're really good. Even the Sofia, like the rosé and stuff like that, really good. Love it. It's everything's been chilling. So what we're gonna do first, any dirt in there? I don't know what. Okay. We're gonna take some mint. We're just gonna take like a sprig of mint, throw that in there. We're gonna use 1 ounce of lime juice. Hi, Paige. Checking in. How are you? Happy weekend, holiday weekend. And I've read lots of different stories about the history of rum and Jamaican rum. I've read that in 1494 that Columbus introduced rum to Jamaica. I don't know about that. I do know that it became a thing, really, as the colonial slaves and people on the island of Nevis realized that, well, first of all, we've got a lot of sugarcane here, and they were, creating the sugar from the sugarcane, mashing it down, and they realized that there was just enough yeast in the molasses to distill it. So it's a byproduct. Rum is a byproduct of sugarcane, which is why I think our our little mocktail that we used some molasses in was actually kind of the best, I thought. Okay, so I'm just gonna muddle 1 ounce of lime juice. God, apologies about my voice. My boss is like, you can barely tell. Like, I can tell. Okay, so I don't want to brutalize the mint. We're just gonna do that. We're gonna do a dash of your Angostura bitters. Whoop, there you go. It's all a dash. Half of it's all over the counter, but nonetheless, we're gonna use 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup, just like so. I don't know why I can never hang on to this stuff. It's all right in front of me. So we're going to use 3/4 of an ounce in the jigger, which is actually kind of a lot, which is why I'm using the light syrup. Then we're going to use 1.5 ounces of our rum of choice. For me, it's always going to be Jamaican. Went to Jamaica. What was that, in 2016, I believe? That was a good time. 1.5 ounces. Okay, and then we're going to put some fresh ice in here. Let's turn that baby around. Okay. Whoops. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. I'm going to give this a good shake. And we're going to top it, obviously, with the champs or the sparkling wine or whatever you got. Okay. Get that nice and cold. We're going to put this in a highball, like so. Okay. I've never had this drink. It just sounded good. And like I said, my brother-in-law, who we love dearly, was the inspiration. Okay, I think that's cold enough. Got my little ice tray out again with the smaller cubes, but they are cubes because Mama's got a little OCD. She wants her cocktails to be pretty, or as pretty and appealing as possible. Da, da, da. Obviously, I need to. Okay. Da, da. I think there's like a half of one in there. Come out, get out. Where's all the rum? Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's just, like I said, you can just tell when it's shooken enough because it will make a different sound. Okay, so we're gonna pour this in. Lovely. Some of the mint is in there, but we're gonna garnish with a fresh mint sprig. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Color of rum, baby. All right, some simple syrup. I'm like, spit it out, spit it out. Like one of my favorite jokes. Oh, I love this though, with the mint in there. This girl hates fake mint, but she loves real mint in cocktails or whatever, with some fresh berries, you name it. Okay, so I'm going to top it with this again, the Sophia Blanc de Blanc, which is basically, um, champagne can be made with 3 different grapes, and a Blanc de Blanc is made only with Chardonnay grapes. So there you have it. And I thought I'd have more of these to go around, but that's okay. My family's not as big a drinker as I am. So we're just going to top that off. Oh, yeah. And let's pick out a mint sprig, shall we? Just to make it pretty. Okay. There we go. Oh, that looks lovely. I love it. The old Jamaican. Now let's try it, shall we? Let's see. Now I'm not getting, well, I'm getting a lot of the bubbly, but I wonder if I'm supposed to stir it up. Maybe I'll just try it so I can get the essence of not only the rum and the simple syrup and the mint. Yum. Okay, it is delicious though. I like it. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. An ounce of lime juice, fresh squeezed. Muddle that with some fresh mint, and then you're going to put a dash of your bitters in there. You're going to put an ounce and a half of your favorite rum, and then you're going to put 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup in there. Shake that all up, put it over fresh ice, and then top it with your favorite champs. Mm-mm-mm. That's good. Not too sweet. Mm-mm-mm. To birthdays, special cocktails, and to you, my friends. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chiming in. Yes. Hello, Randy Williams, R-Dub. Yeah, it's not so bad. Maybe I'll make you one of these days, R-Dub. Hi, Jamaica me crazy. If you've never been to Jamaica, loved it. Love the people, love the country, the most beautiful water. It is just a spectacular place to go, but be careful. Be careful. Rumor has it that there are people that have ill will towards, well, Americans or tourists or foreigners, and just got to be careful out there. So, cheers to a little Jamaican rum. Cheers to my byproduct of a Jamaican parentage, my brother-in-law Eric, and cheers to you. Thank you guys. I'll see you next week.